Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a Oktoberfest beer. Weihenstephaner. FESTBIER. So, yeah, it's the second one I've done now on the channel. I've already poured it in my proper glassware. And the different background is because I'm at my mate's drinking for the AFL Grand Final. And unfortunately, it was a bit of a shit game. So, yeah, let's get into this bad boy. We'll go on the nose first. Cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, brother. Hope all's well in the States. So on the nose, you're just getting like light sweetness. A little bit bready, a little bit biscuity. Not much sort of hop character. More about the malt, this one. Might be a touch of citrus there. But yeah, one thing that's pretty cool with this brewery, oldest brewery in the world. It's always the first thing I think of when I see their bottles. Pretty impressive. So yeah, they're out of the same area like Bayern, Germany. I think the breweries, yeah, like they're always got those long names, but Weihenstephan, yeah, it's part of the brewery name, and yeah, they've got heaps of different beers. These guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Cheers. It's fast. So yeah, sweet, sweet. It's got a little bit of, sorry for that little interruption there. It's got a little bit of like a slight touch of caramel. Yeah, a little touch of like pepper on the finish. But yeah, I've always preferred Marzens over FESTBIERs and Helles. Oh, like I prefer Helles over a FESTBIER. Just something about FESTBIERs, they lack that bitterness and the hop character. But yeah, she's quite heavy, this class. So yeah, for a score on this bad boy, I'd probably go, I reckon, a solid 3.5 out of 5. I think I've had most of their beers over the years. I really like their Corbinian. I've actually got one in the fridge. I'd probably rate that round about a 4 or so when I've had that. One thing that was pretty cool when I was in Melbourne once, there's a bar there called Berlin. And yeah, you go in there and they've got like the east and the west of Berlin. And when you go, it's in this like cheeky little alleyway. You have to knock on this door and they let you in, and they decide if you go to the poor or the rich area. It's really cool. And that was the first time I tried one of the dark Weihenstephaner beers. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, I always knew it was going to be pretty quiet around this time. Most of the Yanks would be in bed, and the UK's it's only Sunday morning. So yeah, unfortunate, but that's just how it is. There'll be more beers to come later on. But yeah, I don't know how I'd compare this one to the Hofbrau I had the other day. How you going, Jimmy? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'd probably have this over Hofbrau. But yeah, I remember when I've had Hacker Shore, I really enjoyed that. What are you up to, Jimmy? You having a beer? Good to see you, brother. And yeah, I've got to get back to you on the January plans too, dude. We'll have an in-depth chat. Yeah, it's our AFL Grand Final day here, so sort of like the Super Bowl of Australia. And the game was a bit of a blowout, bit of a disappointment. So I've had a couple of beers, but just sort of warming up. Oh, yeah, cool. Got any Aussie beers again? I know quite a few good ones. Is it Chinese recently? That's pretty cool. Apology, internet cutting in and out. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, Jimmy's got a one drop. That's awesome. Is it another fruit sour? Cheers, Scarface. Good to see you, mate. Oh, Bridge Road. Is it in a collaboration or a separate Bridge Road beer? Bridge Road are based in Beechworth. It's like a little, it's sort of like an old gold mining town. It's really cool. But yeah, you've been loving those one drops. It's going down pretty easy, this bad boy. West Coast double. Oh, yep. Other side, yeah. They're based over in WA. Oh, cool, dude. The other side, pretty sure they've recently acquired someone else, and it was like a decent brewery too. I just can't think who it was. But yeah, Rocky Ridge, they're killing it. What they're from sort of south of Perth. They've come over and bought a venue here in Melbourne, and now they're doing really well over here as well. But anyway, I might wrap this one up. We're going to have more to come later on. So yeah, we're going to get some barbecue into us. So yeah, as I said, 3.5 out of 5 for this one. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not just basic Aussie stuff. You're getting like Aussie hype, which is very impressive. Like when you had the Banks. I think it was one of the Citra ones by Banks, and then you had a good Mountain Culture and some of the one drops and that you've had. Yeah, it's quite impressive range. So yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in, and we will see you again later on. I'm not sure what. There might be some hype sours coming up, so yeah, look out for those. Cheers, guys.